I haven't made a video like this in a long time, so bear with me, guys.
Damn, Daniel!
So, I recently came across this Instagram account and I have been triggered ever since. So basically, this girl ultimately decided that she's gonna breed her childhood horse, which I'm not saying she's a bad mare. I mean, she's a cute barrel horse. The only word I can think of is cute. But it's not even that. It's the decision that she made to breed this horse to some, I don't even know what stud. I've never heard his name in my life. So the problems with this horse, she's grade, but it's not even grade that matters, because personally, grade does not fucking matter to me, because why? I have a fabulous horse that is grade right here, and he is phenomenal. Chalk, as most of you know, is grade, and he's great. But if he was a stud, I never breed him, because why? I'm not stupid. I take conformation into a factor, and this, for example, Chalk has a long back and his top line sucks. Granted, top line can be fixed over time, but it can also potentially be genetic in muscle development that would get passed on, theoretically. I'm not an expert. But this horse that I will show pictures of, she's not good. No, hun. She's extremely, I don't want to use bad words, but she ultimately sucks, and it's super irresponsible to breed her, and I'm gonna be honest. Here are the facts. 9.2 million horses are in the US, and 170,000 of them don't have homes, so they're unwanted. And why would you add to this problem by breeding a grade mare to get a foal that potentially has conformation flaws from the mare, because most genetics and traits are passed on by the mare to the foal. So why would you want that? And many of the 170,000 horses that are unwanted are results of irresponsible or overbreeding. Okay, so this girl, what bothers me is not the decision to breed, it's the fact that she literally took no consideration of the mare's conformation, and she thinks that that's going to be counteracted by breeding this mare with the stud that she picked out, which the stud is no better. The only reason I can see is sentimental value and color, which are two pretty stupid and irresponsible factors to breed this horse. Why you would do such a thing, I don't know. Why would you add to the problem of kill pens and unwanted horses? There's already plenty of horses that you can go buy that are screw-ups of breeding, like what you're doing. But I'm not the only one that thinks that it's super irresponsible and dumb of her to breed this mare, which I'm sure she's already bred and the damage is done. But the most I can do is basically point out the stupidity in this, and you don't present this on social media like it's a good thing to breed your grade horse with conformation flaws. No. That is a no-no. That's not, hun. And I'm not the only one that thinks that this is stupid and irresponsible, or whatever you want to call it. I am no way calling her stupid. I am calling her decision, like, super stupid. I don't know why you would breed a grade mare, and it's not even the grade, it's the fact that she has conformation flaws, and that can have, like, those traits can pass on to the foal and then ultimately cause soundness issues later on. And you can't guarantee that you're going to keep the foal for its entire life. Okay? You plan to have this foal. Okay? Great. You think that you're going to give it a forever home and it's not going to be sold. Well, life happens, hun. You get married or you get divorced. Family passes away. Life changes, and then let's say you get a job and you gotta move away into a city and you can't keep your horses. Yes, of course you could board them, but let's be realistic. You can't ultimately plan a whole entire future for the lifespan of the horse. I mean, I plan on keeping my horses forever, but that's not a complete guarantee. Because I grasp that stuff can happen, and as much as I don't want to sell my horses, it is the last thing I'd ever do, but stuff changes. But I'm also not irresponsible breeding and picking a crappy mare to breed with a crappy stud. The stud is not gonna complement the mare very well. Mares pass on most of the traits anyways in breeding, and it's a scientific thing. It's been researched and it's been studied. The stud has very little to do with the outcome of the foal. And the bull crap with the equestrians supporting other equestrians, no. I am not supporting a stupid decision. We shouldn't have to go around and be all happy, willy-nilly, and be like, oh, you're breeding this disgusting mare? No, I'm not going to support that, and I have the right to voice my opinion on that. Don't breed a conformationally flawed horse unless you want something ugly. Horses are pretty, but there's some aspects that can be not desirable in a riding horse, which I frown upon. And why would you breed that? I guess I just don't understand the realistic logic behind breeding this mare. And ultimately, the vast majority of people commenting have brain cells and are pretty relative to my opinion. So someone commented, I will put it up on the screen too. Everyone supporting this unwise decision makes me sad. Breeding great isn't okay. Makes me sad too, hun. I mean, nobody wants that, okay? Just know. Nobody is hating, we're just trying to make you realize that this is a very poor decision. We are trying to help and give advice, but some people are too full of themselves to take it. That would be you. You are being delusional and hallucinating of having this fantasy that you're gonna have this foal out of your childhood horse, and I'm not wishing anything bad to happen, but given the circumstances and how this is coming up, you're breeding a great horse with conformation flaws. In the mare, she's the only aspect she has going for her is she's a good barrel horse, but that doesn't mean breed her. And she doesn't even have a track record that you can go online and go look up. Some other comments. Great horses can be great, outstanding horses. Just don't breed them. I love my leopard Appaloosa. I love Chalk. Do I want to breed him? No. Maybe, but do as I say, not as I do. I love that I'm doing a video on bad equestrian influencers, but then there's me. I suck. Don't copy me. I'm a bad example. Don't do that. I have a short-term memory problem from not wearing a helmet. Comments continued. Very irresponsible. Sorry, not sorry. Just because it can be bred doesn't mean it should be. Why breed her if her conformation is so bad and she is great? It's called bad breeding. oh, this person has been following her for a long time. And yet she even commented, I've been following since 2017 and this made me unfollow. I'm sorry, but there's so many things wrong with this. And she's referring to her decision to breed this grossly conformationally, whatever you want to call this horse. Basically, she's against breeding her. I think we all are. Everyone with brain cells and common sense with horses, we're all against this. This is super dumb. I kind of like this post of hers. It's in mostly all caps of her addressing all of the freaking people that are trying to diss on her for breeding her horse. She even puts in all caps, I want a baby off of my childhood horse before her time comes. Okay. Just because you got her vet checked to see if she could have a full... No, it's... Just because she can have one doesn't mean she should reproduce. I mean, there's some horses that I love. I never want them to reproduce. Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of don't want Chalk to reproduce because Chalk is literally the biggest a-hole of a horse that there is. He's an a-hole. I guess my point is, don't breed conformationally flawed horses. Just don't. Please, for the love of freaking all equines, don't breed the long-backed, grossly ewe-necked horses. Just conformation flaws in general. I can only name a couple at the top of my head. It's like 9 o'clock at night. So, thanks for watching, and I guess I will make another video to this series if you guys actually watch it, because everything else has been a flop. So, we're gonna try videos like these. Thanks for watching.